Leaders, we get the final hero picked up there for the side of Na'Vi. So it is that Funnik bounty hunter.
Yep.
You know, obviously Na'Vi.
There's pretty much zero chance that he dies, so it's kind of just like Funnik gets his track for free in this lane, and he'll trade a little bit of farm as well with the bristles. So everything considered, I think Navi's lanes maybe slightly better.
Shaker trying to throw down a Fisher, was cancelled there by the disruption. He still gets it out, lands onto 2, but Dendi's there with the slow. And this might be your first blood going on Handsken, and it will be indeed. SoNNeikO secures that. Does Dendi pay with his life though? Sealkid and Era are here, but now Sealkid's got to run. SoNNeikO and Dendi just turn towards him. Era's come in, that will scare Dendi away. There is a raise available in a second for Era. He could try and get Dendi. Is going to be enough damage. He goes for it. It's not quite enough to bring down the Storm Spirit. Dendi's going to be okay. It might be a different situation there for SoNNeikO. There's a Fisher from Handsken. They do find the return kill there onto the Shadow Demon, but first blood going to Na'Vi.
That was actually very close to
taking down Limp on his Quap, who's at the moment been having a pretty good game.
The big problem for Nip right now is the Bounty Hunter is level 7, so even if Funnik dies like 2 times in a 1v1, whatever, like the Bristleback's going to have a little bit more farm, but the amount of farm acceleration that Funnik's going to give them middle lane.
Dendi straight in, Tombstones there as well from Artstyle. Now jonassomfans coming to try and fight, but Dendi's still got the mana. He could try and go really aggressive, and he certainly will. Straight out to Bristleback, there'll be a TP coming in, but it doesn't matter. Bristleback's already dead, and now Limp jumping forward with the Scream and the value Sonic Wave there to bring down the Storm Spirit.
That was actually a huge misplay. He could have killed 2 heroes there.
Oh, Handsken gets disrupted. Horst is chasing this one down as the backup of Funnik, trying to get a track out, and a track out will go. This is going to be more track gold into the pockets of Na'Vi, and another big kill there. I believe over the course of that last minute, 4 heroes dropping on NRP. Na'Vi. Funnik realizes it's probably is in his best interest not to wander straight under the feet of the side of NIP up there.
That's the danger zone. He's going to realize it too. They're pinging him out. He's in sentry range.
The Tombstone gets dropped, and Na'Vi say you want to fight on the hill, we'll fight on the hill. We see Limp going straight onto Funnik, but Dendi's coming in onto Sealkid. That's 1 track kill. Handsken walks away, but they're looking who to go for. They're going to go for the Earthshaker. Dendi zipping forward with the burst damage from the Remnants and the Overload. They'll bring him down as well as Earthshaker falls, and now they look towards jonassomfan. They've got the Omni Slash straight onto the Bristleback. Bristleback falls. It's 12-5. 3 heroes dying on the side of NRP. Maybe more the ultimate from Shadow Demon thrown down onto Era, but he's about to find himself another tier 1, and that's going to bring him very close, if not over. Indeed, 10k net worth at 18 minutes in on your Jug. Mid lane, they're going to go in onto jonassomfan here with the ult from SoNNeikO. Disruption holding in position. There's an Earthshaker. Fisher coming out, but now Dendi, he's arrived for the side of Na'Vi, straight onto jonassomfan. He's trying to walk this off. Era's turning up with the raises. They brought down the Undying, and now Dendi's actually got to back himself back up. Bristleback's brought low, but he isn't popped over the edge. Era, now with a haste stream, zooming about.
Get away from the Tombstone, you fools!
Dendi's going to go back in. His mana's being topped up. He's ready to go, and Horst has picked off the Bristleback, and now he's going to look for more. Dendi zipping straight, and look at these huge slows onto the wall, but the telekinesis very nicely. Oh, look at this! There's an ultra. It might be a rampage for Horst. He looks for Limp. Limp denies him the rampage. Pretty scary at 22 minutes in.
Yeah, Basher, Silver Edge, Mask of Madness phase, not too bad. 9-0, 160 CS at 22 minutes. They're waiting on this Roshan that's going to be up in around a minute, and then it's going to be just game on. Oh, Handsken.
Handsken. Oh, who's just forced to go through? Wants to go with Limp, but the bounces will bring him back to Handsken. Handsken goes down. I can see Dendi zip forward. The Tombstone's been dropped. They've lost 2. There's going to be a buyback from the Earthshaker. They may lose more as Horst trying to go in onto jonassomfan. They've still got the healing ward up on the side of Na'Vi, so it's going to be very hard for NIP to fight into. jonassomfan, he's actually trapped up in the trees here by the zombies by the looks of it. Will finally be able to get himself out of the jungle. Handsken with an Echo Slam onto 2 onto Dendi and Artstyle. Fisher as well holding Dendi in place. The punches from Era, they're big enough to bring down Artstyle here on the Undying, but on the side of Na'Vi, they've brought down the Earthshaker for the second time. Era will fall as well. We're going to see a TP attempt from jonassomfan. He does get out, but it's 4 heroes dying on the side of NIP. And
try to kill him first, because just killing the Undying doesn't really matter. It's more about the Tombstone at this point than anything. And Dendi is just going to be all up in your face with a 13-charge Bloodstone, just like...
Oh, NIP, they're going to try and contest Roche, potentially. Is this really the play? They're going to try and look for it with a Fisher on Artstyle, trying to bring it down before the Tombstone gets dropped, and they do. Undying's down. There's not going to be any Tombstone for this fight. Dendi, he's zipped straight onto Era with the pull. Sealkid getting low as Funnik pops the BKB, starts to fight. They've brought down 2 here on the side of Na'Vi, but at the same time, Na'Vi have lost 2 themselves. There's going to be a bash onto jonassomfan. Dendi trying to find Limp, but Limp will blink himself away. And Funnik, Horst, and Dendi bring down Bristleback, and now they turn their attentions to Era. Era goes down as well. Triple kill to Horst. Everyone but Limp dying on the side of NIP, and all through that, where did the Roshan go in that?
No, I went to Navi. Yeah, they called GG.
Well.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought so. I was like, after that fight and them also losing Roshan,
yeah,
there's no way they can continue on. Like, the laning phase didn't go too bad for them. The biggest issue they had was the Juggernaut got free farm in lane against a Queen, right? Yeah. Because Artstyle was down there on the Undying, making Limp's life pretty crap. And then middle lane, Dendi never died before 6. And when you're playing Storm against heroes like Shadow Fiend, Rubick, even Shaker, and Queen, there's a lot of squish on that team to go for. So he went 4-0-4, which is like the highest.